I have been out for so long, right? I have not attended this meeting for some time. That's not really nice. Yeah, I'm Pramila, Rajendran, and it's wonderful to be part of the MPC. Yeah, I am a member care worker and also I do counseling. So that's my work. And I'm not sure for how many years I've been working, but I guess I have stopped counting the years now that I've been in member care work. It's my passion. I love it. Though sometimes it can be very overwhelming, very tiring. But is that what you teach others? So you have to bring those values in your own life to draw line where you can be also safe and have a self-care for yourself. Yeah. Um, Recently I went to, in fact, last week only I came back from Kenya. I was there. We had a global member care conference. The Global Member Care is a network of WEA, World Evangelical Alliance Mission Commission. And I've been part of this for many, many years. I used to be on the board of it, but then serving for 12 years, then of course you have to give away that place to some younger leaders. So every 3 years we have this Global Member Care conference. So this year it was decided to have it in Africa because most of the time either it is in Ecuador or Spain or Turkey or in Europe. So what happens from the third world, people are not really able to come because of the distance and the finances. So since COVID time, they decided that this time we are going to take global member care to Africa region. And it was wonderful. And though it was supposed to be before COVID, but then COVID came, so everything was collapsed. Yeah. So, but they still kept that vision for Africa. And then we just had it October 27th to November 2nd. We had this conference. There were 359 people from 49 nations. So it was like, ooh, it was so many people around. And the encouraging thing was that there were so many Africans from different part of Africa. So they almost actually took over all the Europeans and Western world. Every like for three Africans to one Western people. It was like other way around this time. Usually it was always the Western and then Singapore and India and Malaysia and European countries or East European countries. And just here and there you will see Africans. And this year it was like a boom,
That's beautiful.
Africa.
That's good.
It was so beautiful, and they actually were the main plenary speakers. And that was once again, it was very encouraging that it was not dominated by a Western world,
That's
but
great.
it was in Africa and it was led by Africans. It was so good. It was so they were able to share about what kind of member care work is going on and what are the needs and how they are moving forward. So it was wonderful to hear these reports from African world. I had a small role to play there. I took a workshop because there were like so many people. So we had almost like 30 workshops. And so my workshop was contextual realities in caring for global missional women. So I took that workshop. So every workshop has to be signed up by people so they can divide equally. So I almost had a 50 people, men and women, who came to my workshop. And then we had a panel afterwards where they can ask the questions from the floor and then we will answer it. So, so it was good, very exciting to see that my group had like a multinational people sitting there and listening and sharing about their own lives. They had questions, this one. And then my son was also invited for this because his heart is very much for MKs. So So he was asked to come and do the MK workshop along with one New Zealander who also works with the MKs. So they had a great MK workshop, and they saw that there is a need to talk about MKs and their needs. So he did that, and we were very encouraged just to listen to different plenaries, panels, workshops, etc. And not sure after 3 years where it's going to be, which part of the world. We'll see that. So I'm back, and then of course we had a like a little family reunion there. My daughter had a work in Nairobi, and she was supposed to be going this time of the year uh, to Nairobi to do her university work. But when she heard mom and her brother is coming, so she changed her dates so she could be with us. So she finished all her work by November 2nd, and then we finished our conference, and then we three of us had for 2 days just the time on our own. So it was really nice to be three of us to be together and just meet together. Yeah. So while coming back now home and back to the work, same old rut of meeting the needs of the people, like counseling, having clients back. And so the time goes into counseling people and just seeing the needs, what missionaries go through, their stresses and anxieties and depressions. Um, so have been helping them and having a Zoom calls. So working through that. And then we are also now working towards the next uh, MK camp, which will be we did one this year, and Paul has put that report already out. So you must have seen the videos and all that how great that MK camp was. And
Video was really
so
well
now,
done. Did Pradeep do the video?
yeah, no, we have to hire somebody to do the meet. We have to hire a media to do it
It
because he
was
was
well
busy with
done.
the sessions. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
yeah, I'm
well
sure.
done. Yeah, so there has been much demand for doing it again. So we are doing it in 2025, same time May, but little bit in the middle of the May so that more kids can come. And of course, our theme will be same, Discovery Camp, navigating the real world issues. So when Isaiah was sharing about young life, that how they have to help them, that different issues they go through. So I was thinking of our own camp that we are also dealing with those similar issues, that how to help young people navigate the real world issues, especially if the MK kid is in the boarding school or something, and when they come out in the world, they don't know how to um, deal with that, especially when many missionaries send their children to boarding school when they're very young. And then there are so much happening in this world. Many kids don't know how to relate to it and how to navigate that in their own lives. So we are helping them, like that. What is their identity? Uh, how to build the trust? How to do the teamwork? How to overcome the fear, the situation? A lot of these issues the kids are not taught at home nor in the churches. So when last year we did these through the activities, they had a very clear understanding of how they can navigate these issues. So we are doing same thing, but more in a different this form of activities. We might have this year pottery, where we will bring the issue of God is working on us. He's not finished with us. So this could be one theme. And then Jonah in the boat, in the stomach of whale, what he was doing. Was he afraid? Why did he go? Because of disobedience. So we are going to talk about these issues through the activities. Then, of course, we will have activities like zip line and rock climbing, all those kind of things. So every activity will have a theme, and then they will work through it. And so we are excited to it. So we have just started to work on that camp. So yeah, pray for that. That will be very interesting to see the kids coming. Yeah, so pray for us, pray for Pradeep, yeah. And as he is involved, my son actually is a documentary maker and a content developer, and MK is his passion. So he works alongside. So he does it. And he has a whole team who are also passionate. They are also MKs, adult MKs. So they do that. And then we also have MK fellow that we do it on Zoom once a month. This 30th November, we have another meet. You will be you will laugh about it. The theme of the adult MK camp this is going why the devil has all good music. You know the song by Cliff Richard, why the devil has
Yeah.
all
Why does the devil have all the
music. I
good
don't know
music?
if you
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the